Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and we are underway in downtown Detroit. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Throwing here is Goff. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right. Look at the big guy rumble. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play there for the Lions. 62 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
180, quarter. Listen. Value one.
On second down, Goff. Pushed out to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 12.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down.
180, 17, DC. What's up?
Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So,
and he will take it in himself. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. You wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. In the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right to the air is Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now a second down throw for Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. recovery now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 9, ready.
Here's a designed run. And he's brought down after a gain of couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Tonight. 1-8-2, Rick play. Hey, kill. What's that?
Now, Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
What? 180. Hard ball. 76. Tell him. 76. 76. Hold on. Check. What?
Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Big strides. Look at him go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. 48. 26.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 15.
26.
First downs.
They'll go again here with Williams. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Kill. At 47. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Bronco leading.
Respect my D.
Now, this looks like a design run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
Cougar 19.
At the 32-yard line.
Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, they'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
60 Bison. 60.
Here's a design run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd down, 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
What's that?
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Come on.
Lions. First down.
Here's Gibbs. Oh, a loose football. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take the line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 7 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw here is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Kill. 47.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw again. Dak. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Prescott again. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Cowboys 13.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hold on. Hey, let's go.
Goff to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
That's their own 16-yard line.
Here go 46.
On first and 10, Prescott is going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Their own 18-yard line.
Get it.
Now, this looks like a design run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Goff. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession? Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you could really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, it's Dak. He's got it at the 7.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back at the 15-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
On the carry, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
First and
Set to
10
go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Al-Fadil Muhammad in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Second down, Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah! Here we go, kill.
First down, Prescott. Going for it all. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Lions 29.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's
A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Lions first down.
Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Here's first and 10.
That's another deep.
Come on.
Lions first down.
Here's a design run. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down on the 17-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Superwoman, 180, average wall. What's that?
Goff to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
15.
Go, 12, hey, kill. Hold on. Section. What's that?
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Prescott on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Down. We're going to 54.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We'll go 47.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big connection from Dak to CD. 38 yards.
And the Cowboy first down.
54, go to 54. Why?
To the air again. Prescott. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
There we go, count. Hey, 47. There we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Throwing is Prescott. Moving outside the pocket.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Now Prescott. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point throw.
I saw him lead off.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zach Cunningham.
Keeps the score, Cowboys 49.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Cut. 120. 76. Louis. Attack.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. It's right side and brought in by Williams. He may go. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Yeah, here we go. There we go, kill.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 23.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys.